reason why I joined personally was for a bit of independence. I kind of wanted to do my own thing and not really live off my parents. I wanted to be my own person.
I saw loads of people making new families and friends, and I just thought that's what I want in life.
I joined under 18 because I just thought, why would you wait when you can set yourself up for your career earlier?
The idea of being able to bring my hobbies into my job role was just amazing to me.
The job I'm doing is a driver.
Be an aircraft technician.
Grounds crew specialist. Cyber engineer.
Technical support specialist.
Geographic technician.
I'm going to be joining the Corps of Army Music. I'll be playing the flute.
Combat medic technician.
Yeah, I want to join the Welsh Guards Infantry.
As an electronics technician.
I chose to join the infantry because it's a different job role. It keeps me on my feet all the time and I like to stay physically fit and active.
The most rewarding part of training is seeing myself develop physically and mentally. I've seen myself being pushed mentally more than I ever have before, and physically my training and fitness has gone through the roof.
So far in training, it's been quite good, working with a lot of new people, learning the basics of a soldier, learning how to operate as a soldier.
Here at Harrogate, you can obviously do the high ropes behind me. There's also shooting on the ranges and the indoor ranges, the DCCT. There's obviously PT, sports and skills going towards your Duke of Edinburgh award that we also do. There's varieties, so there's football, rugby, tennis. I'm on the boxing team personally.
They started it a lot easier than I envisioned it, but as obviously training progresses, it gets harder and harder. But they're trying to make you get a new personal best every single time you train.
When I first started, I wasn't the fittest person, and it was a bit of a struggle. It still is a struggle mentally and physically, but you get used to it, and it does get a lot easier.
So I feel like I'm a lot more focused, a lot more disciplined.
At Harrogate, we spend roughly about 25% of our time in education.
I didn't expect to do education as part of my military training.
The class sizes at Harrogate are between 7 and 12 students. This is good because we get more one-on-one time with our teachers if we're struggling.
Whereas when you was at school, you never really got the help that you needed, and I felt like I struggled a lot more, whereas here I get a lot more help.
At Harrogate you can do functional skills, maths, English, ICT and BTEC.
So this is my bed space. I have my bed. It's actually very comfy. And then you have a locker, and then there's a desk over here, and I've got loads of photos up, and then a nice window.
Beginning, it's kind of a bit weird. You've got 11 new people you haven't really met before, but then within the first 3 days, it's as if you've known each other for about 4 months, and then as the weeks and days go on, you just get more comfortable with each other, and then by the time you finish your first 6 weeks, you feel like you've known each other for years.
You always have someone there at the end of the day. The girls become like a second family, and if you're down, they'll cheer you up.
In my free time, we normally just sit together, talk about stuff, or we eat snacks or play games like Uno.
My spare time, I get on, make sure my room's clean, make sure everybody else's bed space is clean, make sure my locker's all ready to go for the next day, polish my boots, and then once I've finished that, shower, and then ready for bed, call my parents, whatever everybody else does in their free time.
I get to speak to my parents every night.
You can bring in laptops, then maybe your Xbox or your PS4, and as a weekend or in the evening you can set that up and then play FIFA with your mates or play some Call of Duty.
They do have a good selection of food, and the breakfasts are quite standard, but everybody likes a fry-up.
You get quite a lot of options, and they're tasty. It's nice food. I eat a lot.
The biggest challenge has been so far remembering all the information that gets thrown at you and all the abbreviations and different things like that.
I find getting out of bed quite easy now. When we first started in the first 6 weeks, it was hard.
Getting up every morning at 6 o'clock, it's quite challenging, but we all do it, we're all in the same boat.
On weekends, we get up at 9 o'clock, we get a nice line. It's beautiful.
The most rewarding part of training for me would be making the bond with all the other junior soldiers.
And I feel like the bonds that you make as well, they're very strong. You're with that person literally 24 hours in a day.
When I came here, I didn't really have many girly friends, considering the fact that there was many girls that wanted to do similar things as me. So whereas here, REME, engineers, there's girls having similar aspirations as me, wanting to do similar things, work alongside the lads. So we were all actually on the same wavelength.
I think the thing I found most surprising was the actual amount of resilience that everyone has collectively. No one wants each other to give up, you just build each other back up.
My military instructors are great. If I ever need someone to talk to or I need help, I turn to them. They don't turn you away, they do listen.
The thing I've most enjoyed about my time here is growing myself and like learning about things that I never thought I could do.
When I got my first paycheck, I was definitely over the moon. It was the best thing ever.
Give it a go. It's been one of the best experiences I've had so far.
If you really want to join the army, then go for it, because if you don't try it, you're going to be really disappointed when you find out how amazing it actually is.